Is your life feeling chaotic, like everything is piling up? I get it. Balancing work, personal life, and everything in between can be overwhelming. But in today's video, I will show you how I use Google Calendar to organize my tasks, bring structure to my day, and most importantly, make time for the things that truly matter to me. I have been using this powerful tool for a few months now, and it has really helped me find balance and keep my peace of mind. So keep watching to see how you can use it to organize your life and stop feeling overwhelmed. Google Calendar is a free tool that anyone can use, and it has helped me manage my day to day life. Though I'm relatively new to it, it's truly been a lifesaver. So now let's go to my computer screen to show you how you can use your Google Calendar in a more organized way. So here's how my Google Calendar looks like. From this settings menu here, you can change the appearance of your Google Calendar. I have chosen the light one. You can choose dark or the device default. That means whatever mode your device is in, the Google Calendar will be automatically updated. You could also change the text color from here and click done. You can see on my Google Calendar, there are some color coded labels, and I will show you exactly how I did that. It actually takes much more time. So I've taken some time to organize them. I also like to change them sometimes. And why it's so important? Because Google's built-in colors are so much bold and loud. And to me, these feel like a chore and very much uncomfortable to the eyes. Here is how it looks like if you use the Google's built-in color codes. By using custom color codes, you can make your Google Calendar look really aesthetic and calming. And it also feels so much comfortable to the eyes. And this way, planning feels like a creative task. So here is why to use color-coded labels on your calendar. The idea is to use color-coded labels for each category to organize the things in your day-to-day life so that when you look at your Google Calendar, it doesn't feel overwhelming. And you can quickly differentiate between tasks related to your work life, your personal commitments, and everything else. So before creating color-coded labels, have some categories in your mind to organize your everyday life. It could be like personal, work, self-care, related to your pet if you have one. And then it also could be related to learning, entertainment, anything. It depends on how you want to organize. So now let me show you how you can do this color-coded levels. And for privacy, I'm showing this from another account. So to do that, you have to click this gear icon top here and go to settings. And then at the left sidebar, you will see an option to add calendar. So click this. And then here you will see the option for creating a new calendar. So click that. Now, as I mentioned in the step before, that you should have some categories in your mind to organize your life. So here you have to name your calendar as per the category. For example, I am naming it self-care. And now, while naming, you can also add an emoji by right-clicking it. And then you can add any emoji if you like. Adding emojis makes it look more personalized. So you can add an emoji. If you want, you can add description about the new calendar here and then click create new calendar. As you can see that the calendar has been created here. So if I click this newly created calendar, you will get more options to customize your calendar. You can add a description for the calendar here, which is optional. You can add time zone from here. And then if you scroll down, here you can add people if you want to share this calendar with anyone. If I click this button, add people, here you need to type the email of the person you want to share the calendar with, and then you have to click send. The person will get an email letting them know that you have shared your calendar with them, which looks like this. And from here, they can add this calendar you shared to their Google Calendars. And if you have shared the calendar and someone subscribes to your calendar, then it will show under My Calendars section. You can check this or uncheck this if you want to see the events for a particular calendar. So this is how it works. And if you scroll down, then you will get the option of all-day event notification. This is especially helpful for holiday planning, for getting things done before holidays come. And if you scroll down further, then you will see the option of daily agenda. So if you want to receive emails related to a particular calendar, you can select this email option here and you will start getting daily emails when a new event is added to the calendar. And if you scroll down further, then you can delete the calendar and you can also unsubscribe the calendar. That means you will no longer have access to this calendar. Now let's get back to our calendar and the most important part, how to change the color of these calendars so that we can have some nice color-coded labels on our calendar. So if I click this horizontal bars at the top left corner, then the left sidebar will open. And here is the calendar we just created. If I want to change the color of this calendar, then I need to click this three dots. Then from here, you can change the colors from the built-in color palettes of the Google Calendar. Or what I like to do is to add a custom color by clicking this plus button. And here you can paste the hex code of the color. So I have pasted the hex code and click save. So now I'm just showing you that after changing this color, how it will look like on your Google Calendar. So if I create an event here, let's say me time, I'm not changing anything here and just adding this event to the self-care calendar I just created and click save. Then you can see that the custom color is applied here. And here is how my Google Calendar looks like. I took some time to create an aesthetic, feminine, and calming feel that I love. So sometimes I like to change them again to make it look fresh. And I have some palette hex codes ready for you. You can grab them for absolutely free. And the link is in the description box below. You just have to copy the hex code of the color and paste it just like I showed you. So here is how you can add custom color coded labels to your calendar. Now let me show the things that you need to do in the settings page. From the left sidebar, if you click the Add Calendar button, then you will see this option, Browse Calendars of Interest. So if you click this, then you will see some extra calendars that you can subscribe. I have been automatically subscribed to Holidays in India calendar based on the country I live. And it would be automatic. You don't need to do anything. But if you scroll down, there are global religious holidays you could subscribe to if you want, because this way you can prep for the holidays, whether it's personal or your work. Now, Google Calendar offers two main ways to organize your life. One is event and another is task. Let me show you on this blank calendar how you can create an event or task. So what you can do is click this plus button right here. And from here, you can select event or task, or you can directly click to the time block you want to add the event. Events are basically for specific time blocks. That means if you want to get one thing done within this time slot, it should be added as an event. Task 1, let's say. And now from here, you can adjust the time. You can also select all day. It's relevant for the things that don't have a fixed time slot and is relevant for the entire day. For example, birthdays or holidays. And then you can add a description here. I don't use it that much. You can also add a Google Drive attachment for quick access. And now if you click here, you can add this event to the relevant calendar. As I said, you need to add the calendars as per the categories you want to organize everything. So add the calendar like you are assigning this task to the particular category. And now you can add notification when you want to get the notification for this event. By default, you will get the notification 10 minutes before, but you can change this from here and then click save. And for task, you can choose a specific time instead of a time block. And that's the basic difference between event and task in Google Calendar. So you can click anywhere on the calendar, then click task. From here, you can also change the date and the time. You can name your task, and you can also add emojis by right-clicking to make it look more aesthetic. You can select all day if you want to, just like I explained for the events. You can also choose the frequency of the task from here. Also, you can add a description if you want to, and then click save. To color code task, you need to go here. You can see the task under my calendars, and you can change the color code of this task just like I showed you for the other calendars. Let's paste it and then click save. And as you can see that the color has changed. So here's the main difference between event and task on Google Calendar. So first of all, you can add events for a particular time block. On the other hand, you can add tasks for a particular time. You can't check off the events scheduled on your calendar, but you can check off the task from here. You can click this task, and if you click mark completed, then it will be checked off. Plus, you can also see all the tasks added to your Google Calendar from here. on the right sidebar. If you click this task add-on, then you can see the completed task, and you can also add a task from here quickly. Speaking about add-ons, these are the couple of by default add-ons added to Google Calendar. You can also add on other things if you want to. For this, you can click this plus button to get more add-ons. You can search here as per your need. From here, you will be able to add the add-ons. This one is the Google Keep, where you can take a short, quick note. Next comes the task add-on, where you can see all the tasks added to your calendar. For example, if I create a task and let's add some task to our calendar, task 2. As you can see that this will show under my task. The next one is for contacts. It will load all the contacts added to your Google account. And this is the add-on for map. To be frank, I don't use these add-ons much. Only my task add-on helps me to get a nice view of all the tasks. And if I check off this as mark completed, then it will start showing in the completed section. Okay, so this is basically a way to have a compact view of all the tasks added to your calendar. Okay, so if we go to the general settings, you can change your language from here. You can also change the country, the date format, time format if you want to. You also get the option to display a secondary time zone if you want to. So if I select this, then I can choose a secondary time zone to display in my calendar. I just click any of this and then go back to calendar, and you can see that the secondary time zone is also displaying on the calendar. This is especially helpful if you work with someone who works remotely and whose time zone is different than you. This way it can be useful. So let's go to settings again. And the next thing I want to show you in the general setting is under notification setting, you get a couple of options to customize your calendar. For example, start week on Monday, Sunday, which are generally used. You can change it from here if you want to. And yeah, these are the things that you need to know in the general settings tab. So now it's time for keyboard shortcuts, which is a great way to quickly navigate and save you some extra time. Okay, so here are some helpful shortcuts that you need to know. Press D for daily view. Um, if you press X, then you will get the view of the 4 days. And if you click W, then you will see the weekly view. You can press C to quickly add an event to your calendar. Press G if you want to go to a date quickly. Okay. Then if you press J, you will go to the next week view. And if you press K, then you will go to the previous week view. You can click N for current month view. You can click N for next month view. And lastly, you can click A for a compact view of your calendar to see all the things that are scheduled on your calendar. Hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.